I want to just open a box of chocolates, maybe a bottle of red wine. And I ploughed my way through about 1.5 bottles of red wine, and oh, I'm feeling it this morning. I'm just trying to get rid of this red wine hangover. Let me get to where I was in the last video when I said this is what we're going to have done. The gravel is now moved, you see. We've had all this raised up and strengthened. I think it's called Viventa, but correct me if I'm wrong with that. Someone will know the true name of that. We've still got access to this pipe work. This all has to be cleaned up. It was only done yesterday. We'll plant something. And then the job over the next few weeks or months, I guess, is to plant more of that Viventa. Is it called Viventa grass? I don't know. To strengthen these banks. But now we can walk right the way around the house, no problem. So I need to attach a tap back onto there at some point. I've actually got no desire to go into my plunge pool at the moment because it is absolutely freezing. I know I'm wearing a t-shirt and I've still got a tan and it doesn't look like it's cold, but it really is. This is the coldest 9 AM I've seen in 3 years. This morning when I got up, it was 6 o'clock. I was literally shivering. Honestly, it was like 9 degrees. And again, look, if you're in Sweden or even the UK, that's a warm winter's day, isn't it? But here, you really feel it. I think I must have just got acclimatized after being here for this long, and my God, I was freezing last night. Anyway, I'm not complaining about the weather. It's actually quite nice to wake up shivering after 3 years of aircon and humidity. It's lovely. So that's what the house looks like. Let's walk down the drive and get another view, look. So look, it makes a huge difference now, look, the way this is extended. Huge difference. This was 1 truckload of soil here, which we got delivered at the very end. We deliberately got it put there and it's not been flattened out by the tractor simply because we want to use that within the house for different things, you know. It just saves us having to go down this end of the farm or the corner with a wheelbarrow and start digging up soil. It's crazy. When we can get all that for 200 baht, it just made sense to get an extra load, you know. So anyway, we paid 18,000 baht in total and we had 80 trucks of soil. The price of that, 200 baht per truck, it's not just for that soil that you're paying for. What's included in that 200 baht is the guy with the tractor putting it where you want, flattening it out for you. So that's a cracking deal, that. Our neighbour, you can maybe hear the work getting done. It's maybe 1.5 kilometres in that direction. They've got a big plot of land, maybe 5 times what we've got, about 60 rai I would estimate it at. And they're developing a coconut farm. They've planted 600 coconut trees and now they're in the process of digging very long canals, similar to what we've done here. See, we dug these canals. This goes down there a little way, you can see, but this goes then all the way to the back of the land. Let me have a little wander down there and show you. Do, don't say. That's the key, innit, to video content. Rather than just telling somebody something, show them. It's a lot more interesting, isn't it? So I've done both. I don't know if it cancels one another out or what. The fact that I've just told you about this and then I'm showing you it, is it like double whammy or does it cancel the other one out? Who knows? Anyway, this is the canal. If you've followed my channel for a while, you'll remember when we did this. So it starts here, look, it goes up. You coming with me, Stamp? It's here, look. There's my famous bridge. Because we're well into the dry season now, I say we're well into the dry season, what I mean is we're not in the wet season anymore. Because of that, the canal is looking quite empty of water. You can see just how empty it is with this bridge, look. Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm walking my own plank of my own making. Why? Not worth the risk at all. So it's Boxing Day, and I'm the same as everybody else. I need to get out of this Christmas slump. I ate too much yesterday. A lot of rich, fatty foods, and I'm feeling it today. So best remedy for that is a little bit of blue pipe work. If I want to fill my plunge pool up, what I do, I just turn this. So instead of the water going into the tanks for the house, it comes straight down here, and this pipe then goes all the way around the house, around the back. And then it comes out there into the pool. So literally that water is coming straight out of the ground. I'm not going to say it's ice cold, because it's not, but it is bloody chilly. And that's what I mean about days like this, when the weather's like this, when you wake up and it's bloody 9 degrees and you're shivering, the last thing I want to be doing then is jumping into water that's come straight from the depths of hell. That's a bad analogy because hell is hot, isn't it? And this is very cold. But you see where I'm getting at. The canal is looking quite empty, and that will only get worse now over the next maybe 7 months. You've got the rest of this winter period, and then the dry season starts. You know, there won't be any rain till at least June, you know, more likely July. Anyway, look, before I do anything permanent, I need to see that I've got enough of the right pipes to at least do a temporary measure. If it works temporarily, then I will consider burying it under the ground. But I haven't got the energy to start digging up pipes, laying pipes under the ground right now today. I seem to be forever just making temporary solutions for things. Everything seems to be somewhat temporary. I don't know why that is. Is it not too steep for you? You're not a goat. Stamp's a very adventurous dog. Hey, yeah, it's okay. What's up? What can you see, mate? Hey, it's okay. Listen, we welcome birds on the farm. Judy's barking and growling and huffing and puffing because there is the most beautiful white bird just landed down by the canal. I'm going to creep down and see if I can show you it. So let me gather all of the available pipes that I have, and I'll see what I've got. I know the Christmas period is extremely different over here as opposed to a lot of countries in the West, certainly the UK. But I still have that kind of hermit-like feeling here of not wanting to leave my home during Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. I certainly don't want to go out and buy pipes. It's Boxing Day. I want to just open a box of chocolates, maybe a bottle of red wine, sit on my arse all day, watch Home Alone or something. But it's difficult to do that because it's blazing hot sunshine. Things need to be done. Life is going on all around me. If I just sit on the sofa upstairs today, I don't know, I'll be kind of laden with guilt, and this evening will arrive and I'll feel like shit. So instead, I'm going to crack on with this work, but I'm not going to go out. That's where I draw the line on Boxing Day. So this is the overflow from our water tanks. Basically, the water comes into one tank, it overflows into the second tank, and the overflow from the second tank currently just comes out here. I haven't got any of this. I've only got 1 1/4 and 1 1/2. I've got some down there, but none of it is thin enough that I need, so I'm going to go and have a look in my little bag of goodies. That's what I need. The chill has gone from the air. I was out here filming a few days ago and it was absolutely freezing. You'll know because you'll have just watched it. I'll string these videos together. That's what I'm trying to do now with YouTube, is not rush the process of it. I think it comes across in my videos. If I'm feeling just, you know, at 80%, I think overall that just comes across subtly in what I eventually put out into YouTube, and it's not the way forward, that is it? Anyway, I feel great today. 97%. So let's crack on with this. Yes, perfect. This coconut tree just seems to have massively bloomed of late. It's incredible, this thing now. I love it. The other ones are a little bit behind, but it's still looking good. But this thing, what are you after in there? Huh? Well, yeah, look at the state of you. Look at the state of you. You're a scumbag. Here's your sister now as well. I'll let those two just get on with it. Who am I to get involved? They're safe, it's okay. Right, let's sort this out. I think I'm going to end up going around the farm and trying to salvage lengths of 1 1/4 inch blue pipe from different started and unfinished projects to try to get the water into that canal. But hey ho, if that's what I have to do to avoid leaving the farm on this hot and sunny Boxing Day, then so be it. And I'm not going to go back to that local pipe merchant. Forget it. No way, never again. Total rip-off. Remember, this is only temporary. It doesn't have to look perfect or be perfect. It's just got to take the water from there to there. If it looks a bit scruffy for now, it doesn't matter. As I keep saying, I don't want to go out of the farm today. I'm waiting for it to go dark so I can open my box of chocolates and my red wine and sit on the sofa. Actually, no. We're having a live stream tonight, aren't we? With Nat and Drew and Ricky, other YouTubers. But you'll know that because this won't go out till after that. So anyway, what I'll do, I'll put the link to it just there. Or is it there? So you can go back in time to watch something that is no longer live, but hopefully just as entertaining. I'll probably be drunk, but it's okay. It's Christmas. Just as I feared. Not enough pipe. Bloody hell. think I've got another 2 metre length down the other end of the farm. I'm fairly certain I have it actually. This is going to be painfully close. Trying to connect it. Okay. Will this be enough? I mean, push comes to shove, I can dig up pipe that I have, but I don't want to do that. Oh. I've dug up a length of pipe. 2 more meters was all I needed, so here we go. I know it looks like a bit of a botched job, it doesn't matter. Like I said earlier, it's only temporary. Once I know that this works and it's feasible, I can then think about burying the bastard, but there's no point doing that until you know 100% for sure. 99% of my jobs are just trial and error. My plan today was going to be to sort this flower bed out, to sort the flower beds out around the corner as well. Sand and gravel but I've got a hangover. Did the live stream last night with the other YouTubers, Ricky, Drew and Nat. And I ploughed my way through about 1.5 bottles of red wine and oh, I'm feeling it this morning. So I found this chair, sank into it, and I can't imagine now that I should be moving for at least 2 hours. Best laid plans fall foul of red wine. Maybe a swim in my pond will sort me out. It will just give me that little boost that I need, that kickstart. Let's go and have a look at the colour of the water before I commit to this. If the water's green, it's a possibility. If the water's brown, it's not happening. Yeah, let's go for a swim. Let's go for a hangover swim. I'll take my GoPro, so at least if I do drown, I can catch it on camera. It'll make for a viral video, perhaps. Okay, let's do this. What? Freezing. Wim Hof. My God, it's so cold. It's okay, you two, don't worry. Don't worry. It's alright. It's alright. It's okay, darling, you stay there. It's no problem. It's no problem. I'm just trying to get rid of this red wine hangover. It's shockingly cold. If I stay in the prone position like this, then I can just about deal with it. But I guess from about 1 metre depth right the way down, it is absolutely freezing. So treading water is not an option. Whew. Alright, let me get rid of this camera and enjoy a nice leisurely invigorating swim. Oh, that was heaven. Absolute heaven. Makes me think it's okay to drink more bottles of red wine because that just sorts it out.